Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. I hope you are all well and your studies are also going on well. In this part 2 video from the chapter of or concept of surface areas and volumes, I will be solving 5 conceptual problems of set 1 based on the concept and formulas of surface area and volumes of cuboid and cube that I discussed in part 1 video of this chapter surface areas and volumes. This video is part of the playlist CBSE Maths for class 9 following the textbook of author R.D. Sharma. If you find this video beneficial, then please like it, share it with your friends, and please support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. Okay. The first problem says, now all these problems are taken from the supplementary book which is titled MCQs in Mathematics for class 9. If A1, A2, A3 denotes the areas of 3 adjacent sides of a cuboid, then its volume is. We know that the areas of 3 adjacent faces it should be not sides but adjacent faces. The areas of 3 adjacent faces of a cuboid are LB, BH, LH, where L is the length and B is the breadth and H is the height of the cuboid. Now let's say it is given that the areas of these 3 adjacent faces are given. Let's say LB is A1, BH is A2 and LH is A3. Now if I multiply, so what do I get if I multiply the 3 areas A1, A2 and A3? This will be LB multiplied by BH multiplied by LH. Now it doesn't really matter which one among LB, BH and LH you consider A1, A2 or A3. The product of the areas of 3 adjacent faces of a cuboid will always be, if you simplify this will be LBH square, which is LBH, we know product of length, breadth and height in a cuboid is its volume. So this is V square. So the product of the areas of 3 adjacent faces, any 3 adjacent faces of a cuboid is always equal to square of its volume. So this implies that the volume will be equal to square root of A1, A2 and A3. This is an important concept. This is purely based on the concept that I discussed in part 1. You should always you must be very much aware of this concept. Okay, so the correct choice is C. C is the correct choice. Now if you have any doubt or question regarding any of these problems, or in general any concept on the surface areas and volumes of cuboid and cube, then please feel free to let me know in the comment section. I will appreciate that and do my best to address your query. Let's see the next problem. Question number 2. If L is the length of a diagonal of a cube of volume V, then if L is the length of a diagonal of a cube of volume V, then all the choices are an equation between V and L. So we have to somehow form an equation between the volume and the length of a diagonal of a cube. The length of a diagonal L of a cube, we know the length of a diagonal of a cuboid is square root of lengths L square, B square and H square. In case of a cube, since LBH are all same, consider the side length of the cube to be A. So we have A square plus A square plus A square, which is equal to square root of 3 into A. So square root of 3 into A, considering A to be the side length of the cube, is given as L. So over here we can say the side length is equal to L by square root of 3. Okay, and if the side length of the cube is small a, then what is its volume? Volume we know is a cube. Volume is a cube. Now I am trying to form an equation between V and L. Now what is A? I have already found A to be L by square root of 3, where L is given to be the length of the diagonal of the cube. So now V equals to A cube. I will substitute A as the value. I will substitute the value of A as L by square root of 3, this cube. Now before proceeding, always so A is equal to L by square root of 3. Never keep square root of any number in the denominator. Always rationalize it. So this will be equal to L multiplied by square root of 3 divided by square root of 3 multiplied by square root of 3. This is equal to square root of 3 divided by 3 L. Okay. So now what will be A cube? So then A cube is equal to square root of 3 by 3 into L cube of this. This is equal to square root of 3 cube L cube divided by 3 cube. This is equal to square root of 3 cube is square root of 3 multiplied by square root of 3 multiplied by square root of 3, and we have divided by 27 multiplied by L cube. This is equal to square root of 3 multiplied by square root of 3 makes 3. 3 multiplied by square root of 3 L cube by 27. Okay, this is equal to square root of 3 by 9 L cube. Okay, so V is equal to, so then I will have V is equal to square root of 3 divided by 9 L cube. So this implies what will be L cube? L cube will be 9V by square root of 3. Now again I will rationalize the square root of 3 in the denominator. This will be 9V multiplied by square root of 3 divided by square root of 3 multiplied by square root of 3. This is 9V square root of 3 divided by 3, and this is equal to 3V square root of 3. So L cube is equal to, or this is equal to 3 into square root of 3 multiplied by V. So L cube is equal to 3 into square root of 3 multiplied by V. So the correct choice is D. D is the correct choice. Let's see the next problem. Question number 3. If V is the volume of a cuboid of dimensions x, y, z, and A is its surface area, then A by V is equal to. Okay, so dimensions are given x, y, z, meaning it is not mentioned among x, y, z which is length, which is breadth, and which is height. It will not matter. So V, I know V volume is equal to product of the three dimensions, length, breadth, and height. So this will be x, y, z. Okay. And what is surface area? The formula for surface area of a cuboid is 2 into, it will be xy plus yz plus zx. Now definitely xyz are the dimensions of the cuboid. So x must be length, breadth, or height, or y could be length, breadth, or height, or z could be length, breadth, or height. Anyway, xyz must be the length, breadth, and height. So the surface area, we know the total surface area, that is TSA, which is given as capital A, is equal to 2 times the sum of the product of the dimensions taken 2 at a time, that is xy plus yz plus zx. The formula is actually LB plus, we know, TSA, total surface area for a cuboid, is 2 into LB LB plus BH plus LH. Okay. Now the question has asked what will be the value of A by V. So A by V then becomes 2 into x y plus y z plus zx divided by x y z. If you simplify, if you expand this, there are three terms inside the bracket in the numerator. If I expand this, it will be 2 times xy divided by xyz plus yz divided by xyz plus zx divided by xyz. If you further simplify each term, if you cancel out, reduce each term inside the bracket, it will be 2 by xy will cancel out from the first term, 1 by z, yz will cancel out from the second term, it will be 1 by x, plus zx will cancel out from the third term, so it will be 1 by y. That is, it will be 2 multiplied by 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z. This will be the value of the expression of the A by V. So the correct choice is C. C is the correct choice. Let's see the next problem. Question number 4. The length, breadth and height of a rectangular solid are in the ratio 3:2:1. If the volume of the box is 48 centimeters square, then total surface area of the box is. Now the ratio of the three dimensions are given, and we also know that the product of the three dimensions is equal to volume. We can, applying concept of ratio and proportion, we can easily find the length, breadth and height. So let's say the length based on the given ratio is 3x. I am ignoring the units. I hope you will understand. Actually it will be 3x centimeter. So breadth is 2x and height be x. This is based on the parts of the ratio 3:2:1. Okay. So volume will be equal to LBH, which is equal to 3x multiplied by 2x multiplied by x. This is 6x cube. This implies the volume is given as 48 centimeter cube. So we can say 6x cube is equal to 48. This implies x cube is equal to 48 divided by 6, which is 8. This implies x is equal to cube root of 8, which is equal to 2. So then this implies L is equal to 3x, 3 into 2, which is 6. Please note that I am ignoring the units. All the units will be the length, breadth and height will be in centimeter. So length is 6 centimeter, breadth will be 2 into 2, which is 4 centimeter, and height will be 2. Okay. So now it has asked to find the total surface area of the box. Total surface area TSA, which is also sometimes denoted with capital A, we know is 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. This is equal to 2 into LB is 6 multiplied by 4 plus BH 4 multiplied by 2 plus LH 6 multiplied by 2. This is 2 multiplied by 24 plus 8 plus 12. This is equal to 2 multiplied by 32, 44. This is 88. So 88 centimeters squared is the total surface area of the box. So D is the correct choice. Now if I am doing any kind of mistake, in calculation mistake, or if I am applying concepts, formulas incorrectly, or applying wrong formulas or concepts, then please feel free to let me know in the comment section. I will highly appreciate that. Let's do the final problem, question number 5. The volume of a cube whose surface area is 96 centimeters square is. So this is a cube. Let's say the surface area A, what is the surface area of, let's say we consider the length of the side length of the cube, that is length of each edge of a cube are equal. Let the length of each edge of the cube be a centimeter. So then what is the total surface area of a cube? I know now. If you can remember all the relevant formulas for a cube, it is fine. Otherwise, you should never forget the formulas of a cuboid. Based on the formulas of cuboid, you can always derive the corresponding formula or result of a cube. Total surface area of a cube of a cuboid is 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. Now LBH for a cube are all equal, and we are considering them to be equal to A. So this will be 2 into A square plus A square plus A square. This is 6A square. So we have 6A square is given to be 96. So this implies A square is equal to 96 divided by 6, which is 16. So this implies A is equal to square root of 16, which is equal to 4. In doing calculation of a square root, never write square root of 16 as plus minus 4. No, A is the value of A cannot be negative, because it is a side of a it is the side length of a cube, which is always positive. Okay, so we have A equals to 14. Now what will be the volume then? Volume we know is, for a cube is, this we must always remember, a cube. So this will be 4 cube. This is equal to 64 centimeter cube. So the correct choice is C. C is the correct choice. So there are a lot of problems to be solved based on the surface area and volume of cuboid and cube. Probably I will take another 3 or 4 videos to cover all the conceptual problems and the most variants of the problems. So please stay tuned for further videos to come, where I will be solving more problems on cuboid and cube. If this video was beneficial, then please like it, share it with your friends, and once again please support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. I am ending the video here. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.